Pretty much BenQ asked myself and Eduardo to test out these monitors. If we enjoy the monitor, if we can play it perfectly online and offline, and is it tournament viable?
Alright guys, welcome back, and I guess this is where we go ahead and divulge news in Chinese. 如果你们想要看我唱郭书瑶的《爱的抱抱》的话，我们以后会在这里录音一个影片，然后上传它在我自己本身的 YouTube 账号上。现在而言，我们要转播今天的可以说第四那个李军亚军，第三名比赛 ，third place, fourth place, tournament of course. But for now, I'm Breaker.
And I'm Ray.
And right now, we are at the picks and bans for round number 2 between Delmo and RuSh.
Yep, last game was pretty exciting. Like, it was kind of like
back and
Animas.
Forth.
Yeah, Animas got it in early game, but like Dicky just became a beast. Like, in the late game, just wrecking everyone. And we'll see what happened this game. And it's interesting that they are not banning Zed or Ezreal.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, the pace of the game, game number 1 basically went the way that I thought it would initially. There would be a lot of skirmishes, a lot of player kills. Nothing like what we see between Yoi Flashwolves and
HKESports.
Right. I mean, it's black and white, the difference between the level of play that these guys are at, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to say, of course, you know, these guys don't deserve to compete in this tournament, but I mean, this is how do I say this? All the teams that are here are based out in Hong Kong and Taiwan, so why on earth not? Why on earth don't they deserve their place to compete? So I mean, it's here, and I mean, like, the whole reason why this kind of competition exists is to excite, right?
That's true. Like, if we are not excited, if we are not having fun, why are we watching, or why are we doing this?
Well, it's not only that. I feel like it's also exciting to see an amateur team, or what many regard as an amateur team, to maybe even take just a single game off of a professional team. Those kinds of games are actually quite interesting, and furthermore, this is the kind of forum that exists for such teams.
And actually, RuSh actually banned Zed, and they're not letting Deki to get Zed this time.
So what do we call 52800 in Chinese? What's his real name? Just 52800?
I think so. It seems like a 52800.
All right.
To me, but yeah.
I called him Ling Ling because of the 00.
Ling Ling.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Jarvan 4 coming out from Aways Taiwan again. That was something that didn't quite work for them in game number 1, but it might work for them here in game number 2.
Since it is BO3, so if Delmo actually win this game, they actually are the 3rd place of the championship.
Okay, so Big yet to make up his mind. Gonna go ahead and pick out the ADC for his team, but he himself plays top lane. Oh,
Jarvan is locked in, and it is Jarvan jungle.
Right. I can respect that decision. They want to go ahead and take that away, that potential for getting Jarvan on Domo's team just early, just locking that out very early, if that makes sense.
Oh, and Dicky is picking Silver for his AD carry, and Domo is gonna pick Skarner. That's an interesting champion pick if he's gonna lock in. I haven't seen a Skarner like in season, when it was season 2 it was popular, but after that it just disappeared.
No, I do have to ask, am I looking at this right? Is that both cleanse and heal?
I think they are just gonna change it in the last second.
Wait a minute. One of those, oh jeez, I think
that's
one of those
cleanse
is
and
summon?
revive.
Yeah, revive, there we go. And that'll just basically bring them back
yeah,
to
they are just gonna pick all cleanse and revive to troll the caster.
Oh my god. Wait. Do you think that means early game invade?
Maybe, if they are gonna pick it in game.
At this level of play, I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff. I wouldn't be surprised to see them keep that.
Oh, yeah, even 5 TP revive.
Nars switching it out right now. But I mean, like, well, what I mean to say is there was a team in the LMS recently that took 3 smites, 3 chilling smites.
Oh yeah, in the Korean, but they finally got banned.
They got banned?
Yeah, just because they are not taking it seriously.
because they were trolling?
Yeah, I forgot which team was that, but yes, they were.
I thought I could have sworn I thought that was actually a Taiwanese team in the LMS that tried
No, that was
copying
a
strategy. Korean team?
Yep, they
Wow.
started it.
I don't understand because like they were showing BM on the game, just like that. Like
I'm not quite sure, but I think you can actually check it on YouTube. There
I'm gonna
was
have to
the
Google that
video.
sometime.
Yep. And Maokai and Jaina is locked in for the RuSh.
all right, well, I can respect that decision even when downplayed or when how do I say this kind of behind as Maokai. He can serve as a very good, very reliable, all-purpose tank for his
With
team.
Jarvan, they are gonna tank everything.
Yeah, I mean that's two ultis, or not two ultis, but rather two universal, if you will, ultis coming
The
out. from these
circle
guys.
ulti.
Yeah.
I'm interested in what deck he's gonna play in this game since Zed is banded. And is he gonna pick Seraph?
All right. Soyeon. Is that? Wait, they were picking Skarner. Wait,
Oh, they're
that's real.
blocking in Skarner. Skarner jungle. But Domo is taking Smite. Like,
I've never seen a Domo jungle, or I've never seen a
Gnar jungle.
A Gnar jungle.
Yep.
This is what happens when you don't get enough sleep in your casting, guys. It's alright. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, as they say.
Yep, and they may be picking TF for the last.
Alright, and that's stuck. What TF's name says stuck in a tree, right?
Yes, stuck. The
What?
diamond that stuck in the tree, something like that. It's kind of like a name, I think. Daiwood.
Daiwood.
Yeah, something like that.
Stuck in the Daiwon that's stuck in the tree.
Yeah, it may be a person name.
Damon that's stuck in the tree.
Yeah, Damon who's stuck at the tree.
I don't know. I called him Tree before, and I think that'll suit him this game around as well.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Tree is
so-
going in.
Yeah.
Oh, but we may mess up with Maokai since Maokai is a tree too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Oh, TF is locked in. So
Nothing too terribly odd sticks out here, of course. Domo was, of course, trolling the casters. They decided to get rid of Revive as well as Heal
yep,
for the most part, but they do
and
have...
cleans.
Wait.
They got rid of cleans and revive.
They have 3 heals still.
Yep.
No
ignite, no TP. Oh, Domo actually got ignite. I mean, fresh.
Well, that kind of makes me tilt my head just a little bit and wondering, you know, just what their plan is with that. But for now, we've got 15 seconds before we see a 3-minute countdown. And I guess maybe Ray can take a little bit of time to think about this while I say that you guys should go to Facebook and like our sponsors. That would be AS Rock, Little Chef Hong Kong, Ben Q, Asus, Riot, Hong Kong Esports. Go to Facebook and like all of these guys. They all eventually have some kind of giveaways, and they love to know user feedback for their products, and social media is perhaps one of the best ways to let them know whether or not you appreciate their products. And beyond all of that, I mean, if you guys purchase something on behalf of them and then you tell them that, hey, I bought something from AS Rock because you guys sponsor League of Legends events, then, you know, that lets them know that their presence in esports is appreciated and worthy of an investment.
Definitely, if they are not sponsoring, we are definitely not here, and there won't be this competition.
Also, let Asus know that you guys love their cell phones and everything else that they make, their monitors, their laptops too. I imagine that's perhaps the, I mean, the
And
product,
even this laptop is Asus.
and it works pretty spanking good too. I mean, no viruses caught so far. I'm kidding. But I mean, it does everything that I need it to here in the studio, and I've even tried casting other games with it, and it works very well. Produces a very standard frame rate, and it has a 4th generation i7 i5 processor. It's still very, very reliable. I have no gripes about what it does, but it is great for what it is as a product. It is fantastic.
Yep. So make sure you like our sponsors, which is right here.
All of those guys, every last single one of them. So
and also like Bricker's page. He's gonna sing if he got 5,000 likes.
Right. Okay, so where's that sheet of paper? Okay, so we've got about 60 seconds before we enter the loading screen. And at Ray's discretion, he has suggested that you all run to this Facebook page and like it. Just look for BinggeSC2 on Facebook. Just search for it. Maybe post about it on PTT. 在 PTT po 文说帮我超越5000多likes 的话，我觉得就 OK。Maybe.
And you were saying 爱的宝宝。
其实这件事是已经确定的，我一定要唱歌《爱的宝宝》，但是我们有一个第2首歌会唱得出来，但是那算是惊喜。
Surprise.
Yep.
Yep. We will wait for the surprise. And
Right.
please like Breaker's page.
Yeah. So in the meantime, we now have 20 seconds before we dive into this game, or at least dive into the loading screen thereof. I'm thinking of interaction between all of these characters. Maokai, Jarvan 4. I can see a lot of damage coming out from TF, but I mean it has to be absolutely perfect.
Like for RuSh, their team is kind of like a pokey, like with TF kills and Sapling for Maokai and also the Corki's ulti. They are going for more like poking rather than hard initiation with Maokai and Jarvan, which is pretty good. And here we are in the loading screen.
I could see a lot of damage happening with Xerath and Thresh combo going together, but it's a little bit difficult to say. How do I say this?
Who's gonna go on top of who?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, with Sivir in the mix as well. How can I miss that? Like that's definitely gonna help out. Skirmish. Skarner will be able to isolate those 1 or 2 champions, and then I mean, what I like is they kind of have the sniper potential with this composition coming from Domo.
And the second game is on. We can see, wow, every member of Domo is rushing to the bot lane.
Right, and they've all 3 got heals, which I think they're going to use for invades. Of course, spawning to the blue side, it is, again, Domo.
Yep, we can see the ping. They are definitely going for the blue buff.
Right, and the red side, it is going to be RuSh up 1 point in this best of 3.
And we will see if they will meet Corki, and can Corki see them actually? Yep. Oh, there's a flash from both Fresh and Corki.
That is kind of 1 for 1.
Yeah, that was a fast flash.
But I mean, it's been caught onto right now, and I feel like maybe there's a part of Domo that just doesn't want to gamble here, so that's why they're just continuing to pull back for the time being. Alright.
And at least they baited Corki's flash, which will be easy if Domo is going to gank bot lane. It seems like Skarner is gonna start blue, while Maokai is gonna start... Jarvan is gonna start red. And they keep spamming pink.
Throwing out question marks in the tri-bush there, and now Death Sentence will pretty much make Domo Fofo 100% certain that there's nothing in that bush. So maybe they could potentially go for a blue buff steal, but I mean, it's
everything is warded.
Right.
Like there's free ward, like that early in the game. And Jarvan is ready for the invade, so he's coming back and getting ready for the invade.
Yeah. Oh, he could actually go. Oh man, are they gonna? Oh boy.
Are they gonna death sentence?
They could. That's the top laner going bottom lane. Of course, there's a lane swap happening in the background as well.
Oh, nothing fancy is gonna happen.
Are they going to do it? Oh my god.
Damn, I'm disappointed.
Me too, me too.
So, Fresh is actually going back to buy an extra pot, maybe? Yeah.
Alright.
Buy the biscuits. There's a lane swap for RuSh, and the bot lane is going top to suppress Gnar.
Alright, so I feel like how do I say this? How does Skarner function compared to the rest of the team? Is he more like the isolate is he more like the assassin type of jungler, if that makes sense?
I don't really think so. I think he can suppress, like his ult can suppress one and drag him to the team. I think it is not kind of assassin, more like a support type, which help the team to kill that target.
Right, and I mean, like, the thing is, generally speaking, jungler is something between a support and a carry.
Yep.
It doesn't really help to give them too terribly many kills unless maybe we're talking about Warwick or maybe solo queue, Tryndamere jungle.
Definitely, and it's interesting, like, Gnar is actually laning with RuSh, leaving Safei in the bot lane against Maokai.
I think that's because Sivir will be able to keep Maokai under turret for a while.
With that range.
Yeah, and of course not to mention the spell shield.
Oh, and Jaina and Jarvan is gonna roam mid to see if they can get Seraph.
Right. That's Dicky, who's, I guess you could say, piloting Xerath for the time being, but they're gonna get little XP buffs here and there, whatever way they may be.
And they're going top actually to go for a 3-man gank. They have a ward there and they can see them, but let's see if Gnar can get away from this. Tornado knock up and another knock up.
Summoner spell slow as well, and the
Flash
chase continues.
Exhaust.
Phosphorus shell and Ling Ling is forced to back out. Let's put it that way.
Yep. And he still survived, blowing just flash.
Okay.
And we can see some ping going on here. Jarvan may gank Seraph to see if he can kill the Dicky. And Dicky is almost out of mana. Jaina is here too.
Stuns going down, mutually exchange stuns.
Flash
was
oh,
burned.
the EQ combo missed. And Domo is here.
And
and Jaina may pay for that gank.
Indeed, Jaina
First
will.
blood from Gnar. That was nicely outplayed and counter gank by Domo.
Yeah, the reason why I say there's like some potential to do a lot of damage with TF is, of course, it depends on how you build him. Well, not really how you build him, but all in how the team fights go down. If Cataclysm is combined and there's, say, 2 or 3 different targets that just happen to be lined up there, going in for a proxy Q will create a spread of cards that could potentially hit all 3 targets.
And it will do tons of damage, but not in that case. The last fight, like, they didn't really line up really well.
Well, I mean, like, the Cataclysm isn't up yet, just yet. We're only at level 4 at 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, but that was not too much, just first blood, 1 kill.
So, I mean, at this point, Domo does have the advantage. They're up 1 leg.
And Safei is ahead of farm compared to Maokai and Corki. So he's doing pretty well in that solo lane against Maokai.
Gnar's gonna go ahead and build. He buys a cloth armor, or is that a longsword he went for when he first went back? That's the real question. I didn't quite catch what he was trying to build initially, but
I think the cloth armor is just for Corki in early, and he may upgrade it to Randuin's, maybe.
All right. So of course we've got Tree coming back here to help out Animus, and I think there's going to be some need for lane clear right now. Gatling gun and Phosphorus bomb would be highly
Jarvan is
appreciated.
going bot lane to see if... Oh, never mind, he gave up.
Right, gonna venture back mid, but of course there's a ward waiting for him.
And he cannot see it.
He hasn't seen it yet. He's gonna get the crab though, which is really nice. Now he sees it.
Yep, now he sees it.
He's going to clear it. It's worth his time to just stick around here and take all 5 whacks at it. But another one's going to go down where that one, or excuse me, another one's going to go up where that one went down. Yep,
and blue team has completely no vision on Dragon, so they may actually do it with Maokai. It seems like he's thinking about it, but...
That is right.
And he go back.
Now, at bot lane, I mean, it's kind of the same Twisted Tango that's taken place previously in the final game between Yoi Flash Wolves and Hong Kong ESports. Right now, our Maokai, Heiso Big, is stuck at about 49 CS, while we got our ADC from RuSh at 48.
Yep.
Yeah, excuse me, from Domo at 48. And that's Soyeon. And
TF is getting himself his blue buff with the help of Jarvan. And note to that, Twist of Fate, now he actually has his ult and be able to gank top lane or bot lane. So this may change a lot in the team fight.
Yeah, I mean, the real null factor here coming out from Domo's their top laner 528. He's basically stuck on a turret, and I feel though
they go for a 3-man dive or even 4-man.
Yeah, they could do that, and it's basically a guaranteed kill. But I mean, once those lanes go empty, the Mia gets called almost immediately. The question is, does the top laner 528 have enough time to, you know, run back to the secondary turret and then eventually home, or is he stuck under turret to fend for himself? That kind of thing. And it can be a little bit tricky dealing with Mega Gnar if he gets low HP. So I mean,
and the bonus HP that he has when he
right.
transform. And they can actually, if they are doing a 4-man gank, they can actually sneak Baron with Jarvan. I mean Dragon with Jarvan.
Alright, and the
now red. Jarvan is still level 5. While Skarner is actually level 6, he may go in and drag them.
Looks like that. The red's gonna be stolen here.
He is gonna smite it. Oh, Sentence and TV coming in.
Yes, this is...
TF is here. Domo
is also here. That is a team that is quickly on the retreat. TF coming in here.
That's 5 versus 4.
Getting the golden card. Beautiful connection onto Domo there, but it's gonna allow that Skarner to get away. Now cannon mode coming in from Xerath as he is safely out of range. Outweighs, breaks away, and amazingly no one falls in that exchange.
Yep, that was pretty nice for Domo, since it was 45 and they played it pretty well. They almost got a kill. Oh, Maokai got that sentence and got stunned.
Tornado coming in here, knocking up 528. But so far everything looks like it's stabilizing, smoothing out a little bit for both sides. I do have to ask the question. Both of those teleports came in from Team RuSh.
Gnar didn't use his teleport, as we can see on screen. Only, yeah, I think TF uses ult and Maokai uses teleport too.
All right, I could have sworn. I mean, we did see, of course, the TF ulti go in, but that was after he had shown up in close to the red buff. But I mean, beforehand, I swear, I thought I saw 2 teleports coming in from our team from our red team, if you will.
I don't know. Only one of them take TP though, which is the Maokai. Oh, Jarvan got caught in the jungle, and
Zephyr going down,
there's another TP coming in.
And it looks like Domo's going to get the pick off. 528's going to come in and try and keep the synergy going with this attack.
Sentence land on TF, and TF is going to go down.
That's Woo-la-la out of the game.
That was a pretty good fight from Dicky, and the Gnar TP really matters at that fight.
I like, so far, I mean, like, yeah, Gnar's been kind of... Gnar 528 has been kind of stuck on a turret for most of the game, but the way he was actually able to recoup there was not bad. He got a kill and an assist first time, and kind of, in the long run, negated all the damage that...
Oh, that sentence land is going to go in to Janna, and can Seraph get it? Yes.
And that...
Oh, Maokai's going into Dicky.
Hey, so big.
But he still got his teammate
diving in there as well. That's Domo Dodo.
There's a 3v3.
Right.
Oh, 4v3. Domo is
got the yellow card.
Go down by Corky Flash.
He's got the yellow card. Is he going to lock someone else down is the real question.
Yep, and Corky is going to steal himself his red buff. I mean their red buff.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Dragon is up, they're gonna do it.
RuSh is gonna go ahead and put themselves a little bit further ahead if they can.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a little bit behind in the way of gold, but at the same time, if they're able to seal out this dragon, lock it out, they'll be okay. That's gonna connect with Jarvan.
Is
nice, but the boomerang is not gonna bring
They doesn't have smite though.
Yeah.
Since Skarner just died in the last fight.
That's basically what we see happening in this game in a nutshell. Right now, I mean, checking the KDR, it's Skarner who has died on his team 2 times. Kind of, you know, standing out as the weak link, but he's also made 1 kill for himself. The dragon itself is, of course, a big play for RuSh. And Domo, I feel they might have what it takes to break through this here in the short term, but I don't know.
They are still ahead of gold. I mean, ahead in gold and kills though.
Yeah.
So And Nar really played well like in that last fight, and I think it really matters like compared to Maokai building a Rod of Ages, which Nar can do more compared to him in team fight.
Well, I mean, at this stage, I really have no clue what I'm talking about because I'm so exhausted. And I mean, like this is a little bit, I wouldn't say subpar play, but not quite Criterion play. Let's just put it that way.
They're guarding for their own blue buff. It seems like Domo want to fight for this blue buff, and Jarvan just don't want to give it.
It's not yet, no.
But eventually they may either initiate or just...
Always is not afraid to go in there.
Yeah, oh, Jarvan got hit. Jarvan got death sentence?
Yes, not death sentence. He gets every single bit of CC you could possibly imagine.
That's what you have to be aware when there is a Skarner in the enemy team. You can just get dragged for like 2-3 seconds.
Not only was there a death sentence, there was the box of death, which is difficult to actually get out of in and of itself if you are caught inside of it.
Yep.
Lantern going in. That's going to allow Xerath to get out just a little bit easier. That's of course Tree.
And they're gonna push the mid turret. Oh, Jenna got caught.
Death sentence. Beautiful stack damage, and it looks like we're going to have another pickup coming from Tree. That is one fed mid laner.
Yep, and Domo is low and he has to go back.
Alright, well.
Can Domo land another fresh hook that?
He will.
Oh my god.
It's Animus who's stuck with this.
Oh, but
he just tried Valkyrie. Well. He just tried the Valkyrie, but it didn't work. The turret is still alive. Cataclysm going down on top of our
can Dicky get this?
Oh my god, triple kill! And Domo Fofo is ultra fed.
That fresh hook, oh my god, like 3 fresh hook in a row, getting a carry? Oh god. It was just so good.
That was amazing and nothing short of the term.
He's definitely the MVP for this game, I would say.
Alright, so I mean, look at the player kills right now. If you take 6 kills and you multiply that by 300, not including first blood, you're talking about 1,800 gold, and we see a needlessly large rod entering the inventory of Tree, aka Xerath, for those of you who cannot read traditional script.
And I bet he's building into a death cap or an hourglass if you want some defensive item.
And there's one very funny comment in chat. It says, "I am Jarvan, I am helping Kappa." Yeah, that hurt just a little bit. I mean, Corki was stuck in there. It was a 1-for-3 exchange. It was not worth in the long run.
Yeah, that was not a really good out coming from Jarvan.
It worked against them more than it helped, but the game resumes. It carries on.
And they are heading and putting pressure on mid, since Dragon will be up in 2 minutes.
Now, here we are.
Oh, and now the death sentence on Jarvan, but Jarvan is too tanky and I don't think they can get it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Seraph. Oh, nope.
Mortar
sidestepping. Oh my god.
Thunderfire mortars going in. It's not working out. Chilling Smite hitting Wu La La. And it looks like that could...
Wu La La is down.
Yeah. That could be... Oh, wait. That's going to be mid-primary turret, maybe?
Yep. Corki got bot lane, though, in that fight.
They do not want mid-turret whatsoever. They want to secure Dragon.
Yep.
Okay, well, they could have that mid-turret very soon, but I have the Stormers protecting it for the time being. Shouldn't be too much of a misnomer at this moment.
And I bet they're going to go back and ready for the Dragon. Since both teams doesn't have any vision on the Dragon Pit.
Right now, there's someone in chat saying this Xerath and Thresh need to be on a pro team together. Maybe he will be one day, who knows?
Yep, maybe, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's actually how a lot of pro teams go ahead and look for their talent. They actually look for, you know, who plays this role the most and has the highest MMR, the most, what's the word I'm looking for, points, according to the ranking system, LP. There we go. And I happened to go to Yowie Flashwolves training center in March of last year when they had found one such potential candidate. And the kid looked a little bit nervous. He was really young, still in high school, but I don't know what the overall results were at the end of the day. One thing that hinders a lot of teams is they don't necessarily have everyone meeting the age requirements these days.
Yeah, like for League of Legends, like the pro players can be even like 18 or even 16 in some case. They were training like so young, so early, especially in Korea. They have the video game schools, and
Yeah.
Dragon has spawned, and we are seeing Domo going for it. Oh, another death sentence on Jarf, and TF gone all in.
Aways TW does get knocked out of this. It feels like that almost feels like a feed or a throw, because this is the 4th time he's died, and it's a little bit out of irregularity, if you will. It seems a little bit out of whack that he would do that. I mean, he is the jungler, yes, but at the same time, it's just that he doesn't have enough vision of his own jungle right now. Look at this. There's blue wards everywhere on the red side of the jungle.
And Domo is giving Dicky the enemy blue buff. Oh my god, another death sentence! And he is going down by Seraph out.
Yeah, Monsoon was not enough to save our support. That would actually be oh, I'm sorry, stuck in a tree. That's actually stuck in the tree right there. Xerath is actually...
Oh, Domo is going in, maybe trying for his ult. Yep.
Maybe. Death sentence, that is the first missed death sentence. There's been so many death sentences thrown in this game that there's enough... There's so many death sentences have landed this game.
You just missed the one.
Huh?
You just missed it, the last one.
No. Let me explain. I didn't finish. It's
okay.
Fun, okay? So many death sentences have landed this game that, I mean, Domo Fofo could have written a death paragraph, and look, this is no exception either. He's going to go ahead and land that down on Hey So Big. The ulti going down. Will it be enough? It looks like the answer is no, as we do have again.
Oh, but blue team is low though.
Dicky getting another kill. And now, beyond that, Fofo falls in the background. Double kill coming in from the Mas. He's been ignited.
Dicky
Will he survive? There was a flash going in to get that sealed out kill.
TF and Jaina is left.
Right. It's a 3-for-2 exchange, but it looks like Domo's going to try and head them off. He is out of mana. We do have 5-2-8 trying to do what he can. Nice hit there. He does get some mana for his time. And will there be an escape? No, it's going to be a Mega Gnar and a smack around. And another...
Whoa,
oh my god, the dodges are real! He stays calm.
Oh, he cannot dodge that one.
He couldn't simply sidestep that one. I think he thought that he was going to outrun that.
Yeah.
But in the end, he didn't.
That's unlucky, but that was really impressive skills there, sidestepping.
6,000 gold lead right now. Kind of, in some ways, I guess you could say threshold for surrender. Especially when you see how many kills there are, how many turrets there are, or how many turrets have been killed by Domo at this stage in the game. Best Thresh in the world. God, it's like his hook has a tracking beacon on that team.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it's just simply excellent ward coverage that's helping them out.
And good prediction too.
Yeah. He does have... What? Oh, I'm sorry, he has the Sightstone, the Ruby Sightstone.
Yep.
I was about to say, I'm like, where on earth is that Sightstone? It looks like he upgraded it to a Ruby one. Not used to seeing that at this stage.
Oh, TP coming in.
Add to the HP. There's the death box again.
Oh, and now the death sentence on Maokai.
Yeah, and that might have been a backfire. As we can see, one member of Domo's taken down. We do, of course, have...
Oh, Gnar is gonna go for Mega Gnar.
Ooh la la falling in the background. And another death sentence onto Nemesis. And it's going to be a triple kill in favor of the ADC on Domo. Very good job by Soyeon. I imagine at this point you'll probably be pushing the top secondary tower. Those ricochets look really beautiful with this Tron 2.0 skin version of Soyeon.
Yeah. And they got the top turn too.
And of course beyond that, Soyeon says, what on earth is a tornado? I have a spell shield. Yeah, that tickles. In fact, it feels good. It gives me a little bit more energy, a little bit more mana. And Xerath just going toe-to-toe here. Dicky going toe-to-toe with...
Jarfin.
Yeah, Always Taiwan.
Yep.
mortars hitting the ground time and again.
And it seems like they are split pushing with Gnar and
I like the strategy. There's 3 summoner heals that are available at any time. So I mean, like they're focusing not so much on like, how do I say this, full-blown coordination. I mean, like the stacked CC is there. I mean, maybe every now and then what's helping them out just a little bit is their heals. All right. But as it is right now, RuSh is they're stuck in their present position. I'd also like to point out that someone in chat highlighted that Garena is going to turn on their stream at 8 o'clock. That means we may not be able to finish this best of 3 on stream. LMS is, of course, a pretty big event. And
the Chilling Smite and ulti coming from Domo, and Seraph just got that kill.
Right, they got that, how do I say this? They have this assassinating potential. And looks like they're going to go ahead and take that mid lane turret.
Inhibited turret, yep.
Oh my god, another death sentence onto Hay, so big. And
he cannot finish Maokai though. Oh, that snipe!
Yeah, I have the storm, but the snipe was real there. And stuck in a tree is now stuck behind turret.
Oh,
doing his best to keep Nemesis alive, even throwing down a tornado would not be enough as there's a beautiful smite coming in
Dicky
from
still
Dicky.
goes down.
And of course, Elway's playing that Jarvan play the way it needs to be played.
And Jarvan and Jaina is going for Gnar. Janet. Oh
man.
Never mind.
Ooh
TF
la la.
still got caught.
Yeah. Mega Gnar has been activated. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go until the next dragon comes up. And that is gonna be dragon number 4. Should we see Domo happen to take it?
They should be. Since the lane pressure that they have.
The warding.
Yep.
Is so amazing. I mean, even though they don't have really a ward on top of dragon, they can just hop into it like it's nothing. They have almost 3 more kills than the enemy team. 12,000 gold lead at this stage, which you know, I would not fault RuSh for surrendering at this moment, but at the same time, I want to say it's one of those very seldom seen circumstances.
It's difficult for them to come back, I would say that. And they couldn't even kill Gnar. Oh, yeah.
Oh, another
Corky.
Yeah, that is why you don't free roam as an ADC, guys.
Yep. They keep cleaning out wards. And it seems like they won the mid turret.
I mean, that basically getting the mid turret is going to go ahead and, how do I say this, open up the path for them to get into their opponent's base, take down the inhib, and now is the perfect time to do it because Nemesis is out of the game. Without the missile barrage, without the Gatling gun, without the Valkyrie and everything else in between.
Oh, that's snipe damage.
Auto attack. It's going to make it so difficult to take that turret, and woo la la gets not ignited but mortared, and now always goes in. Another box of death, if you will. Coming in here, the turret has fallen, the inhib is next, and now there's 2 members of RuSh that have fallen in the background so far. So I mean, like, this basically exposes the double turrets there on the Nexus, but
they're probably going for dragon. Oh,
the
they can flash out.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
no.
that. Yeah, there's
beautiful monsoon. Beautiful monsoon. Save from our stuck in a tree. I'm sorry, no. Was that?
Nope,
oh,
that's Animus.
I'm sorry, I so misread that, but I thought I saw a monsoon coming in from stuck in a tree, but Animus did fall. Oh, maybe there was a heal that went through the wall, but it just didn't pan out enough. That is
another dragon.
Yeah. Dragon number 3, dragon number 4.
And with the mid lane open up, they may go for Baron too.
Alright.
And we can see they're rotating and keep going for the Baron vision, the top side of jungle.
Could go ahead and knock out that red buff. I mean, this is one of the very few opportunities they're going to have to take it. So why on earth not? At this point...
Oh, Domo is going in real fast, and he sniped the red buff.
Yeah, that is Ignite on Awe's right now. Is it going to destroy him or not is the real question.
And Seraph is gone. Oh, Domo got Jaina with his ult, but it doesn't seem like he is doing enough damage, but his teammate is coming up.
I mean, stuck in a tree here is basically Jaina, for those of you who may not be able to understand, but right now, she is being chased into the ground.
Yep, and Nara's gonna get the kill.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot.
Oh, never mind, I think he's gonna get it. Yep.
That is one super greedy Xerath. Look at him, 15 player kills. If he happens to go down, and, you know, first, I feel like that could be, like, I feel if he is eliminated from a team fight, then that will actually put that will put RuSh into a position that they can fight from and potentially win from.
And now the death sentence on Jarvan. However, there is no follow-up from teammates. Still, they are focusing Baron. And Nar, oh my god! And now the death sentence again. And Nar pushed two of them to the wall and stunning them.
It's not looking too good. The ulti coming in here from Hey So Big, and now of course Animus is there as well. I feel like that, yeah,
and
that ulti
gonna get killed by Nar.
Domo does throw down the Chilling Smite onto Animus. Hey So Big gonna try and take Domo out, but of course the dodge of that sapling, if you will, has been made. And now a tornado does hit Domo Fofo, as we see stuck in a tree trying to get out of there alive. Hook City is the name of this recipe, guys.
And they're going for the bot turret.
Blind death sentence there, better than nothing, and it does work in some instances as opposed to others. It doesn't hurt to try above all else, but right now in this peculiar location, RuSh does have vision.
Yep, and they just control every objective, like no matter the jungle, the Baron, the Dragon, they got it for Domo.
Maybe. The blue buff looks like it's going to fall very, very soon.
He's saving it for Deki.
Yeah. And he's sniping, What?
Sniper!
It reminds me of a sneeze when you're like... and then nothing happens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit counterclimactic there, but no harm done, no foul play. He finally gets it though. Oh man.
Oh, and now the snipe.
Indeed.
Not enough for Corki
so
though.
Close, so close.
Yep. And they're gonna get the bot inhibited turret. Jarvan going in. Oh,
Jarvan here to help. Doesn't quite work out, but of course that Xerath finally goes down. Will this be the fighting chance that RuSh has been looking for or not is the question at the end of the day. We got stuck in a tree backing off of that, and it looks like that bottom turret is mostly forfeit. We got Hey So Big coming in just a little bit late here. He's being packed tight full with all kinds of CC, and now we're going to have that second inhib go down, and that's going to open up even more in the way of end game potential here from our blue team.
And they're definitely going for the Nexus turret and dragging Corki out and deleted.
Right.
Oh, and now the death sentence.
Oh my god, this guy's just on top of everything.
Yeah.
Makes it happen. This guy should be on a pro team with, you know, fresh play like that. Oh my god, I just wish we had a death sentence counter. Like, we should actually get one of those and implement it. And just, you know, whenever someone gets that death sentence to connect, it just, you know, push a button that increases it by 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so now both turrets are gone.
And the Nexus. Oh.
This is RuSh's last stand. And I don't think it's going to be one that they can make. Oh, they do get that top laner out. The Nexus is slowly and gradually falling. They do the dance around it. 2 versus 2. 2 low HP blue side players or not. The Nexus is gone and they get the win. So the score is now 1-1.
No, actually it's 2-0. Congratulations, Domo, for winning.
I thought RuSh took the first game.
No,
oh my God,
Domo won the first game.
So sleepy am I today.
Yep.
All right. Well, 大家好，我是炳哥。
And I'm Ray.
我们刚刚播完了今天晚上的比赛。
And here is the end game stats of the last game.
Right.
watching
16
Dicky.
kills.
Yep, 4 death. And Nar just died once by that fountain turret. It was just funny.
13 kills on Sivir. That's just absolutely amazing. I want to see the amounts of damage done this game.
Yep.
That'd be crazy.
The damage dealt, yep, definitely Seraph did the most damage. 33,000.
Alright. Well, that's more than double anyone on Team RuSh.
Yep.
Domo, I mean, certainly showing they not only do they want the win, but they kind of deserve it in some ways.
Dicky is like telling RuSh, like, oh, you banned my set, but I still got my Seraph, and just wreck everyone. Congratulations, Domo, for winning the 3rd place of the championship of the winter playoff.
All right, and 3rd prize means 5,000 Hong Kong dollars. 2nd prize means 15,000. 1st prize means 40,000. 40,000 that we, well, let's not disclose the result, guys. If you were not here, okay, let's put it this way. The grand finals were played first, so that means you're not going to see them coming up next. They've already happened. They've already taken place. If you guys want to go ahead and watch the VODs, we'll keep them mostly spoiler-free, but the end score was 3-2.
And you can see the replay on the HKESports Facebook page or the YouTube channel.
And you guys can go back and see who won yourselves. 3rd prize, we did, of course, have just our team Domo just now. And those VODs will be available in case you guys choose to watch them later. And that is going to conclude the Hong Kong Esports Winter